Reisner should have asked himself why Egypt troubled to build a string of massive fortresses on its southern frontier. The guidebooks tell you these forts have all been swallowed up by Lake Nasser after the building of the Aswan Dam in the 1960s. But Derek Welsby decided to check this out for himself at Uranati. And Uranati still has its defenders.
Getting over here was a bit tricky, but it's great to be here. I don't think anyone else has been here, any archaeologists, for the last 30-odd years or more. It's marvellous. I always regretted the fact that I was born too late to see these sites that were flooded by Lake Nasser, but it's great that there's some of them still here. People have always wondered, why the Egyptians needed to build such massive fortifications at the same time as they're always talking about the people beyond the frontier as miserable Kush, wretched Kush. I mean, this really shows how frightened the Egyptians were of these people. These are some of the most impressive fortifications dating from the ancient world.
Around the mid-17th century BC, Egypt pulled out and the Kushite army took control of the forts. But this was no friendly changing of the guard. There had been a seismic shift in the balance of power between the two rivals. In 1650 BC, mighty Egypt was on its knees. Its pharaoh had lost control of Lower Egypt, and from the south, Kush was about to invade. The rest is history, or it is now, thanks to Vivian Davis's discovery at El Kab. He has found the missing link between what archaeology can only guess at and recorded fact. El Kab was an important Egyptian city, and its governor, Sobek Nacht, was keen to leave his spin on a defeat Egypt never acknowledged.
Here we're fortunate that what Sobek Nacht wants to tell us about is concerned with something very special, a great historical event that we otherwise might not have learnt about. He's keen to tell us because he himself played a heroic role in the defense of his own town. The inscription tells us that he repaired the ramparts, prepared the soldiery, and defended the town valiantly. And he goes on to say, vile Kush came. This force was enormous. It was unprecedented in size, and it covered the desert right up to the southern point of the Egyptian delta.